What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ballistic Bricks, and today we're back to the building table. We've not been here in a while. I've been out and about doing stuff, but today we're back with some alternate building. So we've got Pantasy again. As you know, I've worked with Pantasy before, but today we're reviewing their first ever modular, which is a very cool Sherlock Holmes build, and I'm very much looking forward to this. So let's get into it. The set is Baker Street 221B apartment, and in total, this build has 3,087 pieces, which is not bad for a modular at all. I think it's what the average is around 3,000 to 4,000. So we're in for a good, well detailed modular here, and I'm not surprised at all. I reviewed the Astro Boy set previously for Fantasy, and the detail on that was really good. I thought the printed pieces on that was probably the highlight. I really enjoyed the build on that. So when I was offered to do this, I definitely took that chance because I love what they do. I love their style. If you don't know what Pantasy is, it is one of the best alternate brick brands on the market right now. They are working with a bunch of IPs. We've got Popeye, Kung Fu Panda, Astro Boy, like mentioned, and now they're delving into stuff like the Sherlock Holmes, which is free IP, I think. Uh, but yeah, so they're working on stuff like this, and I really like the way they're taking their own market because it's an interesting way, and they're doing stuff that no one else is doing with the IPs. They've got so many leading names that they are definitely a great competitor. So I'm always happy to build any of their sets because the quality is unbelievably high. On the ground floor, we've got the coffee shop, which is cool. I need a coffee shop for the city, so yeah, I love coffee. I'm sure everyone watching this loves coffee, so that is fantastic. On the first main floor, we've got the living room and the kitchen. Well, the living room and the kitchen, I've actually not looked at all the details because I want to be surprised when I build this set, but I know those are the two first floors, and the next two floors are Sherlock Holmes himself and Watson's room, and we've got the rooftop, which does look pretty cool. Sums up the whole build, gives it that nice shape that we all love modulars to have. But let's now take apart the box and see what's inside. I'd just say the box is unreally high in quality. We've got accurate measurements from the side, talking us through what everything is going to look like to scale when it's done. The back is filled with little intricate snapshots of each part of the build, some of the detail we're going to be seeing when we build it. And the artwork on the front of this set is just great. We've got a lot of Sherlock Holmes theming, a lot of London theming, you know. I'm obviously British, I was just in London the other week. So always nice to see UK represented. So yeah, the set looks great. I'm looking forward to building it, which I've said about 18 times now, but you get the jig. So yeah, let's open it up. Okay, so the bags are now out. The instruction books are now out. We've got two of them. We've got a few of these little plates that I assume the build will go on. And what I love about Pantasy, one of my favourite things about them, is not only the quality and design of their bags. I mean, look at those, they're just gorgeous, you know, so much detail poured into each bag. But that's bag 13 there, and that's not even me going through looking through the bags. They are so individualized, and it makes building more fun. So I don't have to sit here for hours building one bag. I can build one bag, you know, in a less amount of time and have more fun and not have to commit to it. Now, I know you don't actually have to commit to doing a full bag at a time, but I think a lot of people do because then you've got bricks lying about and whatever. It's not convenient. So never perfect for anyone. But yeah, it is really nice having the bag separated more like this rather than other modulars I've seen which are just separated into like 1, 2, or 3 bags, which is never nice. Now, the instruction booklets are a really good design. The printing is great. What is that? What is... Oh! Okay, so we've got stickers here, which I didn't know came included in the set. But it is pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know about that. So, let's have a quick look. A quick scan of the instruction manual. And yeah, I mean, it looks good. The colours look right. The most important thing for me in an instruction manual is the colours. We've also got a lot of clear space from each page to the next. So we don't have like 4 instructions filled onto one page. We're getting one or two per page, which means everything is nice and clear. And the fact that there's two booklets means just even more precision, which I love. So it probably makes sense now to get these bags, well, bag one undone and start building. I've gone to just quickly sort out the bags, and we are on bag 16 here. So in terms of separation, I think we're good. 16 bags is crazy. Okay, guys, that is the modular finished, and I have been blown away by this. I am so impressed. Like it looks absolutely amazing. I can't believe like the exterior looks incredible as you can see, but the interior is filled with a crazy amount of detail. Every floor is so like racked with prints. There's over like 40 prints uh, of like just of bricks in this set, and like it's not that's an unbelievable amount. There's so much. There's like three stickers. Like this front bit here's a sticker. There's two stickers just for like graffiti and stuff in the build. But everything else is a printed piece, and they all look great. They're all printed so nice. Um, like the build, it was fun to build. Honestly, the bag separation meant you could space out the build. Take your time with it, do what you want. I did a bit of this build on a live stream, and everyone really liked what they were seeing. A lot of you guys were asking about this, and like it's so nice that it's finally done, and I can actually talk about it because this is probably one of my favorite modulars I've actually built. It's so creative as well because there's like a story in this that you can only get if you actually have built it. But there's obviously been some kind of uh, plot going on, and through the build there are little hidden clues to kind of what's going on. We've got five really cool minifigures here, and Fantasy have done a great job with all of them. The printing, they've got arm printing, leg printing, obviously torso printing. They've all got like cool headwear and an accessory, which I mean is so over the top, but it's brilliant. They've done a really good job with it, and it's even got back printing on some of these minifigures, which I just love. Like the attention to detail is really cool, and yeah, I mean there's even a separate instruction manual just for the minifigures so you can put it together. The horse and carriage here is like a vehicle build. Traditionally, maybe with a modular, if you do get a vehicle, it probably is going to be a car. For example, like if you had a fire station, you probably get like a fire truck. This is perfect. It suits the build perfectly, a horse and carriage. It's a really nice build. It's dark black. And I mean, the contrast from that to the horse is really cool, especially compared to the rest of the set. It's a bit sinister, but it's like, it really sets the scene for the build as a whole. I'm really excited to put this in my city and just like, I think it's definitely a standout and something definitely people will ask me about compared to some of the other modulars. Like, oh, where's that come from? And Pantasy have done a really good job. And I know obviously their designs normally are top tier, but this has really blown me out the water because like getting to experience one of their modulars has definitely been a great experience. Even looking at it now, I love it. Like we've just got like the whole drain pipe here on the side. That looks really good. We've got loads of stuff on the back with the door. some secret compartments. The top, the glass roof, is a really cool. That was a really nice bit to put together. Very satisfying as those bricks went. And I noticed that the bricks are super high in quality. Obviously, they use Go bricks for the set like this, and they definitely they're so impressive. They feel great. They look great. The color is top tier, and it just makes for a really vibrant and nice set. Especially like when we look at the leaves at the front here, with that cat on top. But it just really makes the set pop out. And inside where we've got a bit more of the colourful exterior when it comes to like some chairs and stuff like that, they've done that to perfection too. The design of the set is like S tier, you know what I mean? Everything has been thought of. The designers of this, you can tell that you can how much they care, and it makes you care as you build it because, there's some modulars that maybe don't have an interior at all, and the fact that they've not only got one but really gone all out on it is just so impressive. I can't believe this is a real set, and yeah, Fantasy needs to be looked at more. I'm really happy to have worked with them this time. And yeah, I definitely recommend them because when someone puts this much care into a product, it reflects it and it just makes you happier to build it in general. Because noticing these little Easter eggs as you build and all the printed pieces is just, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but when I have printed pieces and whatever and cool little things during a set, it just makes the whole build experience so much better. Like having little secret compartments that maybe you wouldn't know about if you just looked at it online, but when you build it, you're like, oh, that's really cool. No one else would probably know about that. And I love stuff like that, and it makes it worth doing. And printed pieces are really cool. And I've always loved minifigures because I just think they give sets like these so much life. And I can't wait to think of a good way to display all the minifigures when it comes to the set and when it's in a larger city. So yeah, I definitely say when it comes to it, this is perfect for city building. It's perfect for modular lovers, and it's perfect for brick lovers. This is your hobby, and you're getting kind of bored of the basic brands, and you want something a bit new, a bit different. This is perfect. I mean, I can't believe how good the design is of this. And, it's right up my alley with modulars. That's what I like to do. And I'm really happy. I've not built a modular in a while, but this has been my return to form. And I've had so much fun doing it, getting to get the feel for building a large build like this again. Just feels great. And it's just so worth it. And the great thing as well is this is such a different build. We've got a stairway going all the way up the build. Downstairs, obviously we've got a coffee shop kind of thing. The middle floor is more like a lounge area, where the Holmes and Watson will probably be hanging out, doing their everyday stuff, and then the upstairs being a bedroom and a more private space. And it's all reflected through the pictures shown on the walls and the chairs and the desks and their little things. They've got books and everything that are all you can actually open them and everything just with the little bricks that they are. Fantasy have really gone all out on this, and I can't wait to see more people build this. I can't wait to see more people put this in their cities and build this. And I really hope you guys give something like this a chance because it's a bit different to what we normally do. It is definitely worth having a serious look at because I mean, for someone who loves building modulars, this is a perfect inclusion to a modular collection. It's hard because you can't. I'm trying to look for the negatives here, and I'm actually getting a bit stuck because, as some of you might know, as I was on the live stream, everything was super solid. The instructions were really clear. The colors were all good in the instructions. Sometimes people I find with alternate brands don't bother as much with the care in the instructions, but the care was definitely here, and everything was super clear, made everything easy. And any mistakes was just me, getting in a mind of my own as I do, and maybe put in an extra brick on when I didn't need to. And yeah, the build is super sturdy too. Sometimes modulars, obviously they need to come apart so you can look at each floor. Sometimes they use that as an excuse to be a little bit flimsy. This is super solid. All of this, if you give it a good push or anything like that, it's definitely not coming apart. You've got to really give it that force to take it apart, but not too much force where you'd never be able to get to it. But it's just the perfect amount. And you can't tell that this is a modular that can be taken apart when you look at the sides because it all just looks like each brick is attached to each other really clearly. And that's probably the best way for a modular to be. Yeah, I'm super happy with this one, and yeah, honestly, I can't wait to see what Fantasy do in the future with some of these modulars. This was obviously using an IP. There was the Sherlock Holmes IP, and it gives them a lot of creative license. But I'd love to see Fantasy, maybe go and like I think they've done the bakery, which was really cool. But I'd love to see them do something that's like come up with a storyline through their modular and it completely be theirs. A creative idea, maybe like a shop or a restaurant or something like that. I'd just love to see what else they're going to come up with. Some of their other designs are great. They don't have just like city building stuff like this. They've got a lot of stuff that's bigger, like retro TVs and stuff like that. It's all really clear at the back of in the instruction booklets, and I just love that for it. Just like the instructions make it super clear what Fantasy represent as a brand, and yeah, give you more to build in the future. Anyways, this is definitely Ballistic Bricks certified. I'm really happy with it, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much to Fantasy for working with me on this one. And honestly, I'm super happy with this. Having reviewed one of their sets before, the Astro Boy set, this was definitely, it was something more up my alley. So I feel like I can give a better review on this, and I can definitely say, that was a great design. This is a fantastic design, and it's just there's something for in Fantasy for everyone, which I love about their brand. It's very inclusive, and their IPs are really creative, and I really like them. Anyways, we'll call it a wrap for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have had a great week and have a great day. Thank you for tuning in to some Ballistic Bricks, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.